Good morning. All right, let's talk manual cooking today. So today I'm making jam drops from a recipe I found online. So the first thing I need to do is swipe across and go here to my scales. So I need 180 grams of butter. Now it does say softened, which I did not have the foresight to do. Close. Oops. Oh my gosh. Right. That'll do. Right. So, softened. Obviously, I've not done that. That is straight out of the fridge. So what I'm going to do is just set this to 37 degrees, which is roughly room temperature. And let's just go 40 seconds. And I'm just going to give that a spin for a bit. So let the machine soften that for me. Okay, so that's all done. It looks a lot softer. So just a reminder, across here we've got time, temperature, and speed. That's your blade speed. So at the moment my blades are turning on the sharp side, but you can just hit that button and it'll enable your reverse. But everything I'm doing today is on the sharp side. If you are setting any kind of heat, you have to have a time involved. All right, so back to here, so swiping away from my selector, back to scales, and now I need some sugar. All right, so I've gone a bit over, it doesn't really matter. Back to home, so just hitting that little home button, and we're back here. Taking that heat off now because I don't need it. So I need 20 seconds. Now as soon as I put my speed in, these arms are going to try and close. So making sure I've put my lid on first, then to speed 4. Alright, so we're just creaming the butter and sugar together, so I will run that again. Alright, so once again I've just creamed that, so it's looking pretty nice. It's just asking me to add the egg and do it for another 10 seconds, so I'm just tapping to select which button I want to change. I'm just using the selector dial here to rotate, so 10 seconds to speed 4. And away we go. Alright. Now this recipe doesn't ask for any salt, but I'm going to pop some in. So essentially all I'm doing is just a basic biscuit recipe really that I'm going to make into jam drops. Alright. Oh dear. We might be improvising a little bit here. Anyway, we'll see how we get on. Just as a side note, if you go back and check out my older videos, I made this baking powder. And it is literally from rice that I milled down, so you can see how to make rice flour, and cream of tartare and some bicarb soda. And it is perfect. Exact same as what you'd expect to buy store-bought, but for a lot cheaper. Also, you can take that same principle of making actual rice flour at home. Alright, with the help of some baker's flour we made it. So last little bit, last mix. And then I'll continue on with the recipe and start baking. But that is just a really quick guide to one of your functions that's available on the TM6, as well as, oh actually let's do a dough mix on that, as well as how to start manual cooking. Yeah, I like it. I like it. All right. Any questions, just send me a message and I'll be here to help.